I know, even though Melo didn't have statistically the best season last year, I really think that he can make an impact on a team that would utilize him correctly. And when you look at what the Thunder were last year, they were really an ISO team, and because you gotta have the plan really is, well, what I think would work the most with the Thunder last year is just give Russ the ball, see what he can do. He's either going to dump it off to Adams, drive, do whatever, and then he can hit Paul George for a three, or when, once that's been 1 or 2 times in a row, you just kick it to George, see what he can do. But Melo, Melo really wasn't really like a great fit, and they were saying it last year when they traded for all those guys. They're like, man, I don't know if Melo really fits. Like, he's a great player to have if he's a 1 or 2 option, and that's why I think he should go to the Cavs. I mean, not the fucking Cavs, the Lakers. I think he should team up with LeBron right now, because if they don't get Kawhi and they don't get Dame, this is like another guy who can put buckets in, and I think he could really, really improve the Lakers for 1 year. Give him that second big name, even though he's not himself anymore. He's still a big name, and it's not like you can say he's fucking scared of the market or any of that shit because he played in New York. So, unless they trade for Dame or Kawhi, I think Lakers is a great fit. We can get us 20 points a game again, probably, have a good season. Or he could go to the Rockets because, as much as you could say, well, he's not going to be the 1 or 2 option. Well, Harden, even though Harden averages 30 a game, he's still a really good passer, and he's still almost a pass-first kind of guy. And then Chris Paul is a passer. He doesn't need to average 20 points a game. He can average his 16 to 18 and 10 assists. So I think you put Melo on that team, that might put them over the hump for Golden State, because I think Chris Paul puts them over the hump, and I'm still fucking pissed that Chris Paul got hurt, because, that means that the Warriors lose, and that's fucking dope. But no, so, man, I think that Melo would work really nicely on the Rockets for a year. Or, as I said before, if the Lakers don't get another star, imagine, because usually it's Harden, and then whenever he doesn't, he's tired or whatever, it's Chris Paul running the show, and it's just as good. And then now you can have, if those guys are tired, or if you don't want, I don't know, whatever reason, and Melo's out there, Melo can get buckets. And then Clint Capella's only going to get better and better and better. So then you got a pretty fucking good starting 5 there. And then you got Gordon coming off the bench still. That's another 20-point a game guy. And, everyone's talking about this fucking Trevor Ariza. Like, oh, Trevor Ariza, that's going to be so... What are they going to do without Trevor Ariza? They're going to be fucking better without Trevor Ariza. You know why? Because Trevor Ariza fucking sucks ass. He's the reason they fucking lost last year, taking those dumbass threes in Game 7. Even though in Game 7 they should have fucking hit at least like 5 or 6 of those threes that they had. Wide open threes. You're talking about them being in the finals at that point, but yeah, that's a topic for another fucking day. And yeah, I think that the Rockets might get over the hump then, if they got a healthy CP3.